What's up, everyone? We're taking it live. Okay. So I can't really wait for 15 to 30 seconds. I like to just get started with my stuff. But everyone liked the elevator music, so I'm going to do the elevator music one more time. This is the last time. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, but after that, we're just gonna go straight to the game. What's up, Davis? How you doing, brother? So, what we're talking about? What happens if you completely dissolve your ego? I see a lot of people looking to get rid of their ego. And the question is, what happens if you don't have one? And so, let's start with what is the ego exactly? The ego gives a sense of self. As Clifford Starks, I know I'm Clifford Starks. And if I dissolve that, I become less and less of Clifford Starks, and I start realizing how we're all connected in one way or another. And in this game called life, one of the most important words I've learned is balance. It is important to have balance. And without it, things can get really, really bad, really, really fast. I believe the same is true with the ego. If you are completely egotistical and you feel your shit does not stink, things don't go so well. People don't energetically connect with you as well. And you think you're better than everybody, so you you don't even take the time to understand another individual. But the same is true with a completely dissolved ego. With no ego at all, you see the world as all being the same. Everything coming together in unison, which is perfectly fine. In fact, let me recap and say there are no wrong answers. There just is. So if you do become completely egoless, and you want to, that's your choice. But what I'll tell you, I'd like to share a story with you. It was a monk who he had no ego. Like, I don't even know if I could call him a he because he was egoless. But there was a time where he saw a mother lioness. And this monk knew that the mother lioness needed food. And this lioness also had her cubs with her. And so what the monk did was sacrifice himself. He sacrificed himself to become food for the lion and her cubs. Now, again, when I talk about there is no wrong, there's just the consequences to everything that happens in life. He did what felt right to him. And that might feel right for some people. It doesn't energetically work for me. I don't want to feed myself to a lion. I would do my best to find a solution there and find a way to feed the lion if I could. But my place is I feel that I'm valuable. I feel that I'm important. I also feel everybody else is valuable and important as well. And I feel having that balance and that understanding and that respect allows me to show up in the world the way that I show up in the world. And I hope you do the same. So I don't know how this is going to work towards you and your goals and your journey, but it's just food for thought. I know a lot of people are trying to completely dissolve their ego because somehow they'll feel they will go to a different place or a different plane. And I know some people are extremely egotistical. But I also know on my journey, the very best moments I've had is when I can accept myself and love myself and appreciate myself and accept others and love others and appreciate them, the balance of the dance becomes unique and beautiful, and everybody wins. And so my final thought is, when you're looking to do whatever you're looking to do on your journey, when you're looking to take the actions that you need to take, step back and ask yourself, okay, what are the consequences for the actions I'm getting ready to take? You know, just like our bodies need to inhale and exhale to keep us alive, I feel there's a time to have humility and there's a time to have an ego in place for thriving, for showing up fully, for being our fullest self. I think greatness within, how can you be great if you're just a small cog in a much bigger piece? But what if you're a small, powerful cog? You know, what if that's what the ego means? Is you're just one piece, but you're one powerful piece. And you're one piece who's going to show up fully for yourself in the smaller scheme of things and for the greater picture. I'll read some of these comments. What's up, Rick? How you doing, brother? Yes, I will see you there. I will see you there. It starts in 5 minutes. And let's see, ego causes failure sooner or later. Okay, this is a fun one. Ego causes failure sooner or later. Ego requires you to be right instead of rich and healthy. The mind is powerful. Feed it correctly. It starts here. Oh, in my opinion, it starts here. And then he gave a link. Here's to great life of love, giving happiness and prosperity. Thank you for sharing. You know, it's true. Ego causes things. Everything causes something. There's always a cause and effect to everything that happens. So, for instance, the sun, so bright, so powerful, and it keeps us alive. It keeps good people alive, and it keeps bad people alive too. So there's always that duality, and it's important to realize that the duality is there. And so I always say, just look at the consequences. You know, look at it at a deeper level. And I go as deep as saying, I know very little. You know, there's not much that I know. I know what I know and what I feel. And even that is an illusion within itself. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but we're all doing the best that we can in the best way that we can with the limited experience that we have and the other experiences that we've had with others. And so within knowing that, it's simple yet powerful all at the same time. So thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. And let's see. What up, Robbie? Welcome. Had a few people show up. Well, thank you everybody for showing up. I 100% appreciate that. You could have been anywhere and you're here with me. And I will, before I let you all go, I want to ask if anyone has any thoughts on ego, let me know, because I love sharing thoughts. It's fun to me. And also, I think Rick might like this. So one of my taglines is going to be, I'm a coach, a fighter who fights for you. I fight for you on your journey, and I fight for myself. I fight for my beliefs, for what I want, for what I desire. I'll also fight for you too. Now you have to align with me, because if you don't align with me and you're about hurting people and doing dangerous things and just being obnoxious, I'm not going to fight for that. But if you're fighting for your goal, for your dream, for you being the best you that you can be, for your ego, and to keep your ego in check, because I do agree with keeping your ego in check, I'm going to fight for you to the very end. So you all have an amazing day, and I will talk with you later. Take care.